Welcome back, guys, to another video. And normally I don't make these kind of videos. I don't do a whole lot of rants, and if I cover gaming news, I do it a lot on my audio podcast, just because I feel like when I take the time to get in front of the camera, I do all the editing, I feel like the stories I'm talking about are already irrelevant because there's already been a bunch of content creators that, you know, they just circle around NeoGAF and Kotaku and Polygon like fucking vultures to try to stay relevant in this world that we live in of YouTube. But this is something that really rubbed me the wrong way, and I definitely wanted to talk about it. You know, I was drinking a coffee, I was smoking a cigarette this morning, I was reading something on Polygon that just really rubbed me the wrong way. And that is, this team is working on making a Breath of the Wild demake that was very heavily based, I would say almost plagiarized, of Nintendo's screenshots of the Breath of the Wild. Because Nintendo, when they were, you know, thinking about Breath of the Wild, they were using the old school Zelda to kind of use that as reference. This team saw it and they're like, hey, let's do this, but let's make a free game online. You know, everyone's like, yay, this is awesome, let's download it and play it. But you know Nintendo's going to shut it down, because in the past 2 years, we've seen it happen. They've done it with Metroid, they've done it with Pokemon, they've done it with Super Mario 64. This isn't the first Zelda they've done this. You remember the Ocarina of Time demake that had the Legend of Zelda Link to the Past kind of feel to it? Yeah, it got shut down as well. But for some reason, indie developers do this, and it happens, then everyone gets mad, and everyone's like, you know, doing this in videos, and they're like, oh, Nintendo doesn't care about their fan base, why are they doing this, blah, 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 blah. Well, Nintendo owns the IPs, they can do what the hell they want with it. Do I think it's shitty? Yes, but they own it, and that's just the way it goes. So my point is why are some indie developers doing this, purposely putting all this time and effort and talent into something that's going to be shut down? Now, some may say this could be a way of getting their 15 seconds of fame on social media. Say they're a random team, like I'll just make up a team or a company, Vanilla Lollipop. You know, you remember Vanilla Lollipop, guys? The guys that made the demake of Kid Icarus Rising from the 3DS. They made a 2D classic version of it. Now these guys are making their own game called, you know, PP Jumps Over the Pipe Hole. And it's their own original title, and they'll open up a Kickstarter. They had that notoriety that people know they can make a good game because they made like an awesome Kid Icarus kind of game. This is all hypothetical. And the game gets made. Maybe that's what they're doing. You know, I think it's kind of a waste. And we've had some essence where, you know, fans who made fan-made games got their dream job, like working for Sega. Like Sonic Mania was the guy behind Sonic Mania. He started out making Sonic fan-made games, and Sega's been just as bad as Nintendo in the past. So don't even start thinking like, well, Nintendo needs to be more like Sega. No, because look up the Streets of Rage remake. It got a cease and desist as well, but you can still find it online. But yeah, they were being dicks about it too. So I don't know what they're thinking. I really don't know what they're thinking. The sad thing is the indie market is so huge, and there's so many great people making so many great games that maybe they have to do some publicity to kind of get themselves out there. A great game I would mention is Beard Blade by Glovebox. Really, really fun looking game. Unfortunately, right now it's only on Steam, and I kind of have to nag the console gamers a little bit. You know, take your stubbornness, put it aside, and get yourself a PC and play some nice Steam indie titles. You know, I hear so many people who have an Xbox One or PS4 complaining that gaming is in this stale thing of AAA titles and remakes and remasters. Play the indie market that is called Steam. Go on Steam communities. They're just as fast to join groups as it is on Facebook to show off your collection. Just join that. Find out some great games. Talk to the actual devs, because they're just like me and you. They're not like Keiji Mifune and just, you know, trying to rip our wallets off over the nostalgia of Mega Man. But do that, you know? And if you're like, oh man, but PC gaming's so expensive. You know, if you bought an Xbox One about 3 years ago and you're about to turn around and buy the Xbox Scorpio, you could have got yourself a PC. And that's essentially what the Scorpio is going to be. But there's a lot of indie greatness that is on the PC realm, and I'm a console gamer. I dabble a little bit with PC, but I know that PC has some stuff that console gaming doesn't have, and as a gamer, why not take advantage of it? What are your thoughts about this, guys? I'd love to hear your comments below. I just wanted to make a little rant because I think this is just insane. Do you have any developers doing this? In my opinion, putting this much love and time and effort is like a really good musician trying to make it big in a tribute band. It's sad. Anyway, guys, as always, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and as always, happy gaming.
Can't get enough of Access Gaming Podcast? Be sure to check out our audio podcast on Podomatic.com. You can also subscribe to us on iTunes. And if you have a YouTube channel or podcast you'd like to share, be sure to check us out on Facebook on our group page and join the community. As always, guys, thank you so much for all the support and happy gaming.